Hello, and welcome to another late night amateur soda pop review. I was pleasantly surprised to find um, tonight's contestant at the local convenience store, Mountain Dew Merry Mashup. Now, at first glance, this just looks like a redux of the Mountain Dew Holiday Brew that they had a couple years ago, um, which was just a mixture of regular dew and Code Red. But no, a closer look at the label says that this is something different. This is a cranberry pomegranate mix with other natural flavors, which I'm guessing is they'll just add some cherry to it or something else, because who's going to tell them that they didn't get either the cranberry or the pomegranate, right? Because who on earth is going to know what a cranberry and pomegranate drink is supposed to taste like? Cranberries are inherently kind of bitter. It's interesting how the juice companies have fought certain nutrition label changes because they don't want to admit how much sugar they have to put into something to make it taste good. I think I mentioned that in the cranberry holiday spice Sprite ad, and so it's interesting that now we have a cranberry Mountain Dew, at least for the holidays here. So yeah, that might be someone throwing shade on someone else, or maybe it's just a coincidence. Um, all right, so I guess we'll see if maybe that this is actually different flavors, or if it's just Code Red with a new label, and we dare you to try and say there's a difference. I guess we'll. That's why I'm here to find this out. Okay, it's definitely not Code Red. It actually, in mouthfeel and sweetness level, is a lot like Voltage. Um, yeah, there's definitely that lingering sweetness, and I'm wondering if it's just the sugar that's overpowering the cranberry, pomegranate, and other natural flavors to it. Yeah, that hard mouthfeel is definitely like Voltage. It doesn't have the notes of berry that Voltage tries to have, but again, it's just whatever flavor there is supposed to be on the front end, because on the back end, once you let the settle in your mouth and the aftertaste, it's definitely the same sort of sensation as Voltage. So that really really sweet aftertaste lingering. Mm, darn. I was trying to go a while before I said hmm. Well, it's in a clear bottle, a colorless bottle, so we know that it's that sort of red color, which made me think that it was would be very Code Red like. Maybe not quite as red as Code Red, but still. Okay. Yeah, the flavor is more mellow than Voltage. It's not quite that bad, not quite that overt. Certainly, you can't smell it from very far away. Hmm. And it's definitely not cherry, and it's not as smooth as uh, Code Red is. It is, however, more crisp than regular Dew. Hmm. But overall, not bad. Um, if you like Voltage, you'll like this. If you're more of a less sweet, more smooth, if you like, yeah, less sweet, more smooth soft drinks, this is not going to do it for you. Um, so I guess if you'd like something that's a little more than Whiteout, It's probably got the same sweetness level as whiteout, but it feels in your mouth more like voltage. Um, it's not as sweet as voltage, but it feels like it, and it's probably about as sweet tasting as whiteout, and not as smooth as Code Red, and it's lighter than regular Dew. It's about it's like voltage and whiteout in that weight, I guess. Um, I guess that brings us to the questions. The question: would I take this over regular Mountain Dew? I guess it depends upon what sort of regular or what sort of Dew. Um, Between this and regular Mountain Dew, I guess it would depend. If I'm having lunch, I'd probably take regular Dew. I usually do because the label, I guess my palate is just more used to those flavors, so it doesn't seem weird, so it doesn't fight whatever food I'm trying to eat. Whereas, your more exotic flavors like Voltage, like this, like a Pepsi Fire Cinnamon Coke, or even the Cranberry Holiday Spice Sprite, or the salted caramel Pepsi. Those were like obviously designed just to be drunk on their own, to say, hey, here's the flavor. But if I just wanted a drink, I don't know, pick them. Excuse me. I would take this over Voltage, because even though it's got the same mouthfeel, it's not quite as teeth achingly sweet. Almost there, but not quite. It has a flavor which whiteout is not supposed to have. However, it's not quite as smooth as a Code Red. So, also, if I were thirsty, if I were just really hot and thirsty and just needed a refreshment, I wouldn't take this. I would take this as much like the salted caramel Pepsi. It's kind of a cordial, just a soda on its own, just to have something to drink. With sugar and caffeine, I should finish the stuff in the glass because I can't put it back in the bottle. So, all right. An interesting little situational soda, I guess we have here, just for the holidays, because I think it says somewhere on here. Ah, yes, holiday limited edition. So, get them while they're hot or cold, as the case may be. Like I said, I just found it in the local convenience store. I haven't seen it in the grocery stores yet, so whatever floats your boat. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.